everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. I got a pile of stuff come in I wanted to talk to you guys about. I went to Two Chicks Quilting last Thursday down in Ganado, had a Facebook Live sale event, and I put that on our Facebook page, and a bunch of y'all went there and bought things. Thank you very much for helping out our local quilt store. I think that's fabulous. They have these things called a 6-pack. It comes with a little 6-pack kind of, you know, like you'd get a 6-pack of beer in, okay? You get a little carton, it's got their sticker on the front. And this was called 6-pack cactus. And it comes with, it did not come with, you have to buy the 6-pack pattern. And this is the quilt pattern that you get. Can you see that? That's the, you need 6 1-yard cuts, 5 yards of backing, 2/3 yard of binding, and twin size batting. So it's gonna make a nice big quilt. That's real nice. And it came with a green gingham that goes in here like this. You know what I'd rather have in here? A really pretty orange star, kind of a grunge star looking print. It looks like a grunge, I think. A super cute little cactus print. Oh, I get 2 yards of this focus fabric. How pretty, huh? Very pretty. I love the bright colors. Bright warm colors is so nice. Okay. And also came with a very nice kind of a tannish greenish with little print. That little orange print matches the focus fabric just perfectly. And then it has a nice, almost, this reads as a solid, but it's got little bitty dots all over it, okay? So those are the 6 1-yard cuts that came with the 6-pack cactus. And that's gonna make a really nice quilt. So I'm very happy to have gotten that. And then they also offered a class for free that's called collage quilting. And I've never made one, and it's where you take strips of fabric and it's going to make a beautiful cactus print. I need to see if I can find a picture of it and put it in here. I can't remember if I've taken a picture of it or not. But the class will be free and you can do it online. So that'll be really nice. And all of that fabric came in. And look at the little ribbon. It's going to make little cactuses, but look at the little ribbon that has cactus on it. How cute, huh? So I'm very excited to do this because this is going to expand my skills. I've never done a collage quilting, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So pretty neat. I'm excited to go to that class. And then Missouri Star had a daily deal the other day. It was a gray, bluish gray, light bluish gray batik. A couple yards of it. Pretty inexpensive, so I picked that up. But all right, so that's all I really have for a haul. Haven't been shopping a whole lot. I tell you what, this coronavirus thing is, I'm saving a lot of money. My husband's like, yay! Well, Easter's this coming weekend, and I thought that I would put together a Kimberbell mug rug. This is off of Kimberbell's Holiday and Seasonal Mug Rugs Volume 2. And I'm going to put together this little bunny right here. See this guy? Isn't he a cutie? There's a bunch of y'all. Here he is again, another picture. There's a Power Tools with Thread Facebook group. Love for you to join. And there's a bunch of people that have done some of these as well, and it's a lot of fun. So I felt like doing it, and I thought, well, I'll take you along for the ride so you can see what's going on. I have cut my pieces already with the Brother Scan and Cut. I use the SVG cut files. Here's the little bunny. Let me put him up against the back of the, this is a batting scrap. You just need scraps. Here's the little bunny outline. I'm doing him in purple. And it comes with also the little ear inserts. Can you guys see those little tiny ear inserts? Those are going to be pink. So I just thought I'd go ahead and get this started. Now I will tell you, I enlarged the SVG cut files on this piece, like in the Scan and Cut. I hit the plus sign. I just went tap tap, 2 little nudges just to make the whole thing just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to kind of test that out and see if that works. So here's what I did to resize the cut files. when I downloaded them from the Brother Canvas, I had them selected as all, so you can see the red box around it. It's all one object because I want them to resize at the same time. If you don't have that, you're going to want to go to edit object. This button right here, you're going to want to grab them all and select all, but I did that in the cloud and then downloaded it from the cloud. You go to object edit, and right here there's a square, like a design with a stretch arrow. Click that. This is the size that this box came to be. This is the size it was downloaded. I just hit the plus sign once, twice, and clicked OK, and clicked OK, and then went to OK, and then OK, and selected, and went to cut. Okay, that's how I did that. So everything got 2 clicks bigger all the way around, and that was perfect to make sure that everything was sized properly. I feel like sometimes the cut files that you get in the right off the CD, if you don't edit them at all, almost a little short when you're, you know, putting everything down. So I have iron on the back of these. I've got heat and bond light on the back of these pieces. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the placement line, set this on top, and we'll see. I think it'll work. We're going to test it out together. Might be a little bit big, if so I'll trim it back. All right, so I'm going to go over to the machine and make my little rabbit. I'm working on the Brother Luminaire that I am using courtesy of allbrands.com. So I want to thank All Brands very much for allowing me to demo this. I think this is an absolutely fabulous machine. And I have hooped, I'm using the 5x7 hoop, and I have hooped a piece of cutaway stabilizer. So we're just going to get to going. For my needles, I use a Schmetz embroidery gold needle. I don't know why they call it gold. It's actually titanium. These things are fabulous. They will last you forever. I have used a single needle on probably 10 projects or more. So I absolutely love them. I will link to them below, and I think you'll be really happy with them. The very first thread that goes in here, I'm just using white because I don't have to change colors anytime soon. So that's what I'm going to be using, is white thread to start with. Okay, from the first screen we touch embroidery, and I sent the design file to the Luminaire wirelessly using Embrilliance. So I'm going to come to the memory, which is the pocket, and the wireless symbol. And here's my bunny right there. I'm going to hit set and embroidery. All ready to go. So I'm going to put the hoop in, put the little arm down. All I need to do, I've already got my needle loaded with white thread, and I have a full bobbin. I'm just going to press the green button. This first stitch tells me where I need to put my batting. This stitch is a placement line to tell me where to put my little fabric pieces. So the next stitch will be a tack down for those. So I want the pretty part that's over here to be this beautiful, it's from a peony line. It's so nice. Right here. And you just want to make sure that you're just over that stitching line. Nice and covered. And then I'm also going to put down this fabric right here, which is going to be the background for the bunny rabbit. So the easy way to do that is to put them together. Put your two fabrics right sides together with the pretty one on the bottom. If you want to take your hoop out to do this, you can, but you don't have to. There. Make sure it's not all tucked up underneath. There. And now I'm going to fold back this piece and crease it with my fingers. And it is going to do the all over stitching now. So it's going to give me the placement line for the bunny. I already know what this is because I can see it from what it didn't stitch on the all over. I'm going to take this out and put my bunny on it and iron it down. I changed the thread color to purple. I'm going to do my tack down stitch. I don't really have to because I ironed it down, but I'll go ahead and do that. Enlarging that SVG file 2 clicks was perfect. All right, I've got to change thread so I can put in my little pink earpieces. Okay, one of the little threads on here kind of didn't get pulled down in. I don't know if you can see it. It's just sticking up. Y'all, these are the greatest little things. I get them from Tooltron, and they're wonderful little snips. And they get right down there for a little micro cut. They're absolutely fabulous. I'll link to them below. I'm going to go iron in my little rabbit ears right there. This is going to do the outside satin stitch on the little inner ear. Now I'm going to do a thread change, and we're going to do the outside satin stitch around the bunny. Stitch is the face. Perfect. Okay, now you need to use tape. This is Kimberbell tape. You can use regular cloth first aid tape and it works just the same. So we're going to make the backing for this. You want to take the hoop out. I'm just going to go ahead and leave pink thread in it, not that big of a deal. And you want to take the folded edge and just put them so that they overlap all of the stitches, and they overlap each other by about 1 inch. And that will give you a nice closure. And then you want to take your tape and just tape it down the center so that nothing shifts around when you're not looking. And it's going to do it's either a double or triple stitch all the way around so that it's nice and strong. Okay, we're all done. Didn't that turn out cute? Wait, we got another step. So I'm going to loosen and pop this out. And we are going to go trim. This turned out really nice. I like this. Okay, so I'm just going to use my rotary cutter and a ruler. And I'm just going to kind of go 1/4 of an inch all the way around the outside of the final stitching. Got lots of scraps left. I just grabbed the 10-inch squares out of a layer cake. I didn't get real, fussy about what needed to be specific what needed to be cut. So long as you go bigger, you're just fine. And then I'm going to just take my scissors and cut a 45 right outside of that corner to ease the bulk. There we go. And I need to take the tape off. This is my favorite turning tool, the Clover turning tool. I'll link that below too. It just does a really nice job of getting those points out in the corners. Don't even bother with taking away the stabilizer on the inside. It doesn't matter. I'll use this end of it here to run along the seam on the inside and press that seam out. I kind of press it into my hand and it works really good. Oh, look how cute that turned out. Isn't that adorable? I gotta press this. All right, we're all done. Didn't that come out cute? I love this. I think it's just precious. This is a lot of fun, you guys. How cute to have around the house. Maybe he needs a buddy. I need to make another one. All right, you guys, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.